Hi, welcome to Lunar Logic Tarot. I'm Juju, and this is going to be a collective reading for humanity, August 8th, 2021 and beyond. So these readings can apply to any area of the collective's life. This can be personal, this can be love, this can be spirituality, this could be science, space, philosophy, history. This could also be government, extraterrestrial, other dimensions, higher realms of existence, really anything. I'm not saying these things have happened, will happen, or are going to happen. Okay, so please keep that in mind. Also, everything is subject to free will. Your free will, the whole collective's free will, also the will of the divine. No one is free from the law of cause and effect. All right, so I also had, they wanted me to get out some of my more obscure type of decks. So I have done that. Some of them are a little, some of them are a little extra. Just letting you know right now, okay? So, here we go. Hold on. Alright. And then I'm going to do two other readings later, too, about some dreams I've had that I want to get some clarity on. So, I feel like they might pertain to the collective, obviously. So, or they may not, but I feel like they do. So I will be doing readings on those as well. And next week, starting tomorrow, I will be back on doing my weekly readings for each zodiac sign, okay? All right, let's see. Here, what's coming for the collective? What's also, I've got, in this deck, I've only have the majors, the aces, and the tens. These are the Dreams of Gaia Tarot. I want to see if something from the elementals will come through. Okay, let's see. All right. So what messages do you have? What's coming for the collective of humanity? August 8th, 2021 and beyond. What's going on? Okay. Desire. With all the elements, you see? Air, earth, fire, water. I wonder if you can see that. Where's my pencil? Hold on. Wait. Okay, sorry, I got my pencil. So we have air, earth, fire, water, the divine, and humanity. Okay, so the desire is to collaborate. Okay, the elements, the elemental beings, and the divine wish to collaborate. So we have the eagle, or the hawk. But see, the hawk here has this galaxy in it. I don't know if you can see that. Hold on, let me turn on the extra light so you can see. Hold on. Okay. I don't know if you can see that. You see? It looks like stars. And then we have the earth here, which is represented by the ram, the fire dragon, and the water is the lotus. So it's like the lotus unfolding. So emotions, right? Fire is talking about action and protection. Earth talks about grounding, and then the falcon with the galaxy in it talks about seeing things from a higher, or precision and sight, but also seeing things from a higher perspective. And then the ether here can talk about the divine watching us, or over us, and seeing what we're going to do. So the elementals, okay, are trying to work with humanity. The desire to work with humanity. Union in reverse. We're not in balance. We're not in union with the elements. They're kind of upset. There's no unity. We're okay. So we're all, basically what they're saying is that we have desire, but it's not desire for unity, to coming in together as one collective. They're not happy about that. Okay, what else? What else for the collective, please? They're not happy about that. Ace of Air. This is the truth that's been spoken. So this is the air dragon. This talks about the cosmos, higher insight and spirituality here. You see how this is like all the cosmos in one, and then it's got like all this lettering around it. I think it's like Sanskrit, I think. I can't quite tell. I think that's what it is. Or it may not be, but it's like the cosmic dragon, or the sword of truth here within the cosmos. There's no union. Okay. We have no desire to, okay. I see what they're saying. They're saying, the elementals and the spirit is saying that we have no desire for unity with truth. Okay. Yeah. And with no healing. The truth is we don't want to heal, is what they're saying. As a whole, as a collective, the truth is that we have no desire to have union with the truth, and we have no desire for healing, but we only have desire. Or there could also be saying here as well, what I'm getting from Spirit is that a desire means nothing unless there's action that is taken. Period. Okay, why is desire, what's the relationship, Spirit, elementals, air, earth, fire, water, and spirit, universe? What is the connection between desire in the upright and the union in reverse? You see, like, this is, we are all the children, all the elementals, humanity, all of creation is the, are the children of the Creator, but also creation itself. So it's like Creator, whatever it is that you want to believe, or whatever you want to call the divine or the Supreme Creator. It's all the same thing. But what it seems like here is that through, okay, so we are children of creation, but we're also part of creation. So we're children of the divine, but we're also part of the divine. The divine's part of us. There's no real separation. Okay. But it's no desire to reunite with balancing out with the elements. Okay, what's the relationship between desire and union reverse? What's that relationship between the two, please? Ten of Fire. Look at this. Look at this. This is the builder. This is the divine of all cosmos here, right? The great builder. There's no desire to have union with the great builder. The fires of creation. This is almost like, this is the divine creator made manifest into a being, but it's perfect alignment. We're not in perfect alignment for some type of union with the elements and nature. There's a truth here about the cosmos that, where truth is that we don't want to heal something. Okay. These are very intense cards. Yeah. Okay, what's their relationship between union and the Ace of Air? The crone. Okay. So I don't know if you guys know anything about Slavic or Nordic, Nordic mythology or Greek mythology. You may, but the crone here is the mother. Is one of the sisters of fate, and she's the one who cuts the destiny, the thread of destiny, the thread of fate here. Okay, she's wise, she's seasoned. You know what I'm saying? Her and her sisters. So you got the maiden, and then you have the mother, then the maiden. So it's the maiden, the mother, the crone. It's like the different phases. It's the triple goddess. So this is someone. This is the tree. I think I'm not going to say it right. Yggdrasil, which is the world tree, right? And there's the waters of the cosmos kind of feeding into her dress. And the triple goddesses, supposedly, I may be wrong in this, so don't quote me on it, is the daughter or daughters of Nyx, the goddess of the night. So the crone, though, she is the one. You see the snake here, and she has a raven. So snakes talks about transformation and healing, and this talks about an omen here. So with this here, With the knife and then the crone being here, this can talk about the thread of destiny being cut. She's the one who cuts it by the order of the divine. Something's faded here. Oh, wait, one popped out. Yep, destiny. See? Look. We have the crone who cuts the thread of fate and destiny. Okay? You see, this is like the world egg with the, this is like the world here with, or like the dragon egg with the dragon wrapped around it, like the world snake here. And there's like a portal here walking through into the cosmos. It's the crone. We're destined to become like the crone, or some of you might have some ties to the crone, Sisters of Fate. We need to mature. We can't have union until we learn to mature. But it's like the sort of truth here is that we're not healing the way we're supposed to be healing. Along with the elementals here. The Ten of Fire, which is the builder of creation, is the creation or the creative fire here. See, this is like the chiseler. See, this is like the sculptor. See, he's got a hammer and a chisel. And then you have like this. You got the eagle. I can't tell. You have the wolf. You have all kinds of different, the horse and the bear. You have all kinds of different animals here. Okay, you have the snake here. This is the creator that chiseled or created all of creation. We need to learn to mature. This is our destiny. The truth is we need to heal in order to step through a gateway for destiny. As a collective. The earth will do it no matter what. The elementals will do it no matter what. The spirit will do it no matter what. We have free will. We can choose to do this or we will repeat another cycle. Okay. Relationship between the Ten of Fire and the crone, please. This is like the master builder. The supreme builder. They corrected me. The child. See? The beginning. The opportunity. The sweetness. The innocence, right? We are like children to the divine. Okay? We need to mature. It is our destiny to mature. We must heal so we can take our seat among the cosmos here. It is our destiny to do so. But see, this is how the divine, the master, the supreme builder, sees us as a child, as an innocent. We are we are like the child. We are children of the divine, but we are like so not matured yet, if that makes sense. We're like the child. We're at the very beginning, but we're very powerful manifestors, so we have to be very careful what we manifest. But the hummingbird here can represent very high vibration or high frequency, okay, of manifestation. But what is it that we are wanting to manifest? Like, we were built, we were chiseled, we were created by this, okay? And in order to be, this is our fate, our destiny to become wise. We have to heal first. We're going through a very strong, intense collective healing. Very intense. So we can start to, well, we got the child and then we have the crone. So there's a big jump, right? And the crone is a triple goddess. And the child here is like a magician, right? They can manifest and imagine anything, right? So what are we trying to manifest as a collective? What are we trying to bring forth, right? From the cosmos. Perception. You see, she's carrying the sort of truth here with clarity. What we perceive like children. Look through the lens of a child's perception or child's lenses, okay? Childlike wonder is what I just heard. Is destined, but we need to heal, and we have to heal. If we're not healing, then we're not progressing forward in our destiny as a collective. I want to look this perception up real quick because that seems a little, I feel something different from that too, but I'm not sure. Let me see. 1 second. It feels... Yeah, basically, yeah. So what we perceive with our eyes is not necessarily, like I was saying, it's not necessarily our reality, but what we manifest, okay, in our innocence without thinking. So more like having childlike wonder, but changing our perspective and our perception with truth and clarity, but manifesting correctly, right? With a deeper understanding. But if we're manifesting from a place of not being healed, then it's going to be unhealed. It's going to be not really fulfilled. But I mean, it'll be fulfilled, but it won't be, you won't really like it too much. Take a child. Okay, they perceive us as a child, like children. Stop to smell the roses I just heard. Work in harmony with nature. Be mindful of your manifestations. Okay, what's the relationship between the child and perception? What's the relationship between the child and the perception, please? Emotions in reverse. Okay, I'm going to show you in the upright, but it came out in reverse. Okay, and this is the sword of truth. The sword of truth here, full clarity. This is, okay, this is like an archangel here with the fire, the hair made of fire, who brings in the truth for clarity and transformation and brings in all the elements. What are we manifesting? And it came in reverse, emotions in reverse. So if we're manifesting from a place of bad emotions, then we're going to manifest something bad, or what we perceive as bad. To divine, it's all the same. There is no good, there is no bad, necessarily. Is what is and what isn't. It's what's always meant to be, what was always destined to happen. It is what was always fated. That, I don't know if that makes any sense. Okay. Okay, why about these motions in reverse? What about the motions in reverse, please? The Ace of Earth. Okay. We planted seeds that weren't healing. We planted seeds upon the earth that were not in the best. We didn't plant correctly. We didn't plant correctly. And the elements of earth and air, so the Mother Earth and Father Sky, are not very happy. Of course, we have the divine spark, or the divine master, or the supreme builder, the supreme creation. So we didn't manifest correctly. Our emotions are all mixed up. Also, a lot of us are not grounded in our emotions. We're not grounded in our emotions. We're not offering up our emotions. We're not speaking our truth. We're planting seeds that are not coming from a place of heart, but it's coming from a place of upset or anger, or even resentment. All right, what else about this emotion? Let me pull it up here so y'all can see. What else about this emotion, please? Let me put it over here. What else about the emotion, please? Intuition reverse. Yeah, we're not listening to our own intuition. We're not picking up the threads of fate here. We're not, and then we also have faith in reverse, because we don't have faith. We lack confidence in the divine. We lack confidence in the earth. We lack confidence in ourselves to heal the earth and heal each other and heal ourselves. We're not taking a more of a childlike perception. And I don't mean childlike, I mean like a sense of wonder. The earth is innocent. The earth itself is innocent. Right? Nature itself is innocent. I mean, it can be difficult, right? Or not difficult, but it can be what we might consider harsh. At the end of the day, it's really not. Nature is its nature. You know what I'm saying? The earth is what it is. It's a soul that's evolved. Right? And in its innocence to become such an evolved being, right? it has to have some form of protection on its path as well. Just like we all have guides and angels and stuff that protect us, the earth has its protectors as well. Some of those are the elements. The elements of air, earth, fire, water, also ether. So spirit, the master builder. But we're not listening to our intuition because we're not picking up on the subtleties because we lack faith. Let me show you these cards in the upright. We lack faith. See, they came in reverse, okay? But let's look at them. We're lacking faith in our ability to heal. We lack faith in the strength of our convictions to heal. We lack faith in our intuition. We're not listening to the intuition because we lack faith. We know what we need to do as a collective to help the earth. We got some major stuff coming down the line here. If we don't change, because we're not healing, because we have no desire for unity. We're too barbaric with one another. There is nobility in the earth. There is nobility in humanity itself. Of course there's nobility in the earth, but I mean in humanity itself there is nobility, there is kindness, there is compassion. That needs to start building up because there's a lot of us that have no desire for truth, no desire for healing of the earth or ourselves or each other. Anything else? Anything else about the emotions in reverse? We are fighting against feeling anything. Oh, this was in reverse too because we lack faith. We lack faith. We lack faith in ourselves. We lack faith in each other. We lack faith in the earth. We lack faith in the divine. Yeah, knowledge in reverse. We lack ignorance isn't bliss in this case. When it comes to the earth, when it comes to humanity, ignorance is not bliss. Okay, it's not. It's time to mature. It's time to see things with absolute clarity of perception. There's things that are coming that are fated events. This destined to happen. Ignorance isn't bliss. We lack true understanding of internal knowledge, of sacred knowledge. We lack faith in our own ability to create. We need to ground our emotions in order to manifest correctly. Anything else, please? We don't work with the elements. We work against them. We don't work with the earth. We work against her. We don't work with the divine, some of us, and not, no judgment. And we work against the divine's, well, we try to work against the divine's plan. What's fated. Emotions. Integrity. We need to have integrity with our manifestations and our creation, with working with earth. We need to have integrity on how we move with wisdom and knowledge. Okay. All right, let's see what else we got. Use a different deck in just a second. Let's see. Good shuffle. Spirit, what else is coming towards, what else is going on with the collective? What's coming towards humanity, please? August 8th, 2021 and beyond. What's coming towards humanity? What's coming towards humanity, please? Coming towards humanity, please. Four of Cups in reverse. Knight of Cups in the upright. Nine of Cups in reverse. Which is a baboon here with the scorpion. And I think it's called an Ankh, I believe. And the two pillars of sun and night with the pathway behind. It's like sacred knowledge here. We're not accepting no wish fulfillment because we're not being allowed to pass through that gate. We are not making correct offering. We're not allowed to pass through that gate of sacred knowledge of our records. The thought. I'm hearing thought. Okay, so there's going to be some type of issue with water here. It's going to, okay, I see it like over, like pulling back from a shoreline really strongly. And like really, it's going to be a flood of some kind. It's going to pull back on a shoreline. And then it's, okay, or a tsunami. It's going to cause a lot of upset here. There's an offer, but it's going to be denied by the divine. We're not being granted access to certain knowledge right now. Okay. Anything else, please? Because we have a lot. Okay, our hearts have to open up more. There's major transformations that are coming. I'm getting November time. I mean, this can be beyond. So we also have fire and water energy. I feel fire energy. Even though these are cups, I just for some reason feel fire energy too. Okay, anything else, please? The Hanged Man. We need, okay, but the reason why we're being denied is because we have to see things from a different perspective. We're being denied sacred knowledge or wish fulfillment because we got to see things from a different perspective. All right, what's the, okay. There are angels, there are like cherubims here, or like the, I don't know if they're cherub, well, could be, but they have the 4 faces and the 12 wings and all the eyes are on them. So there's fires that are going to be raging even worse, and then there's going to be lack of water pulling back from coastlines here. Some of it will be tsunami, some of it will be because of there's something going on, something I don't know what that is, but something's opening up in the ocean is draining some of the water within it. I don't know if that makes sense. There's going to be like an overflow of like this, there's like an algae that turns water red. And it's going to be it's going to turn it sour. That's what I'm being told. There's some type of algae or something that turns the waters red, but lotuses grow through them. Fire elements coming into play is going to really be very bad. But something is going to be like a plethora of this like algae stuff in rivers and possibly even lakes or streams. Okay, I'm also getting like this fire. It's like a fire, fire main. It's like a, what is it called? There's going to be so many fires that the stuff that they drop via like the air to put out forest fires, that I think it's like red stuff, it's going to seep into the water. And it's going to make this algae grow, or it's going to make the water look red. Okay, we're being denied wish fulfillment here about, I'm going to show you the card in the upright. Okay, see? This is like Thoth here. Okay, and the Scorpion. So this Scorpion is like asking to be grant access into understanding or sacred knowledge here of the waters. So I get here, this is like November time, Scorpio season. We won't be allowed access until we learn a different perspective. Okay, relationship before, okay, our offer is being denied. Okay, 4 of Cups reverse and the Knight of Cups, please. Yeah, Judgment in reverse, because we're not rising like a phoenix here. Judgment reverse is like we're not We've made a bad judgment. We are facing a judgment of some kind. And I'm not necessarily speaking in the biblical sense, but maybe. Whatever it is you believe, okay? There's some type of judgment. We're not getting the wake-up call, or we're going to get a wake-up call, and it ain't going to be pretty. It ain't going to be pretty. Wheel of Fortune reverse. Sometimes you're up, sometimes you're down. We're not allowed to keep. We're not going to be allowed to keep moving the way we have been moving as a collective, because we don't. We got a big time of trouble coming. A great trouble, a great trembling. But because we've made a bad judgment, we chose not to heal. We didn't rise like the Phoenix of Transformation. Or in order for us to rise like the Phoenix of Transformation, we have to go through this great shaking, this great trouble, or this time of great trouble. That's what I'm hearing. Something's going to happen around November season into Pisces. I got November, I'm feeling November season or Scorpio season through Pisces season next year. Okay. Thank you, Spirit. Yeah, 5 of disc. You see, I don't know if you can see that. Do you see this? Oh, focus. Okay, it won't focus. But you have the world snake here. This is where the heart is. And then we have like this river and this tree with this beautiful sky, night sky with the moon, and this beautiful earth and fresh clean water with the moon reflecting on the water. So 5 of disc talks about we're being left out of a lot of things right now because we haven't learned our lesson. We're not learning our lesson. Okay, so too many, Spirit. We're not learning our lesson, so we're going to be put into a pause. We're going to be facing some type of judgment here because we're not getting the wake-up call, so therefore we cannot move forward, and we feel like we're being left out because we didn't take things to heart here. We need to pay attention to what it is we're doing as a collective to the earth and to each other. We didn't learn our lesson. It's like having to repeat the cycle over again. Having to repeat the cycle over again. Having to repeat the cycle over again. Okay. Alright, what's the relationship between Judgment and Wheel of Fortune reverse? Ace of Swords, again, in the upright. The Sword of Truth. Clarity, absolute. This truth has been spoken. This is truth. Also, something may be coming out about the U.S. that they made a bad judgment call. I don't know why I'm hearing this. Hellfire. I'm hearing Hellfire missiles. Okay. What in the hell? Okay. So someone's trying to bind the U.S. Or maybe that needs to be. It's a bad judgment call that's going to be made or has been made or will be made again. Okay. We're being asked to become like not necessarily the U.S., but to see things from a higher perspective so we can become the Phoenix. The truth is that we haven't learned our lesson. The U.S. hasn't learned its lesson either, but the collective hasn't as a whole. 5 of Cups reversed. You got 2 5s. Major times of great trouble, great change. 5 5. 5 of Cups here in reverse. We have, I'll show you in the upright. It's the unicorn. Okay. Coming out of the well. Sacred waters. This is also crone here, I think. I think that's right. I think it's crone. I'm not sure. I believe that is. But we also have crone in retrograde until the end of the year. So there's a lot of healing that needs to take place. We need to start asking. The truth is we need to have forgiveness or ask for forgiveness from those who we've abandoned. We abandoned ourselves. We abandoned each other. We abandoned the collective of humanity. We abandoned the earth, our mother, our provider, our nurturer. We've also abandoned... Also, this could be Aquarius season. So there's something that's going to be coming from Scorpio season to Pisces and Aquarius and Pisces season. It's going to be a time of great sorrow, great trouble. Because we need to ask for forgiveness from each other, from the collective. We also need to ask of the earth itself. Okay, anything else for the Ace of Swords and the Five of Cups reverse? This is needing to ask for forgiveness here. Healing. Ask for forgiveness from other people. The Fool reverse. Not the butterflies here in this card. I'll show you in the upright. We have time here. It's time to transform here. The balancing of fire and water. It's time to transform. But we're not taking a leap of faith here. We're not trusting in the divine. We're not being allowed to do so either, because we need to ask for forgiveness. We need to ask for forgiveness to the earth, to the collective, to ourselves, and to others. We didn't learn a lesson. It's a time of great trouble, great trembling. I keep hearing that great time of great sorrow. Anything else, please? Why is the Fool reverse here, please? So it can go even into Aries season. So from Scorpio season to Aries season. There's going to be a lot of stuff going on. What is this Fool about in reverse? What is this Fool about in reverse, please? Thank you. We have Three of Discs in reverse. We're not working in collaboration with one another. We're not coming together to work together. No collaboration of teamwork, not working together, not building. Ace of Cups reverse, yeah. This is us Scorpio energy. The aces in this deck are the 4 fixed signs. So the Ace of Swords is Aquarius. The Ace of Cups is Scorpionic energy. So we're not working with Pluto energy right now. We're not pouring into ourselves. We're not open to loving each other and loving the divine. Loving nature. We're not taking care of nature. We act like we own it. We don't. We can work with it. There needs to be major transformation about how we collaborate. This talks about major... Okay, there's might be... Oh, man. Because people were foolish and didn't make the change or transformation, they're not healing, not seeing things from a different perspective. There could be loss of family or family members too, because people are acting foolish, is what I just heard. I'm not trying to manifest this, okay? So I'm just saying. I got to tell you the message, so be mindful of that. Okay. All right, why is that message coming through? We are one family, but we don't see it that way. People might be losing family or family members or family friends or friends that are like family due to lack of foolishness, recklessness as well. Not being honest, not being loving. This is a Ace of Cups for me in reverse is not allowing the transformation, but also coming from a place of hatefulness versus love and compassion. Right? Right? Okay. Yeah, 10 of Disc here. And the 10s in here are like kind of like the 4 horses of the apocalypse. Our obsession with greed, money over people, money over profits. Here's a problem. Lack of compassion for that. Page of Cups in reverse. Not accepting offers. Not being kind to one another. 7 of Cups here in the reverse with the wolf. It was in the reverse, but I'm going to show you in the upright. With the wolf here, but it's in reverse here. The wolf in sheep's clothing will be revealed. There's the toxicity here. It's the obsession. It's money over profits. It's recklessness. it's lack of compassion coming from a place of hatred, but there will be clarity about this. Confusion will be lifted. Yeah, Queen of Discs. So there can be abundance with the earth. We got to work with the earth. Ten of Pentacles in this deck is a little bit different. It can't talk about abundance here, but it can talk about worldly goods or worldly desires. It's, again, greed, money over profit. Or, I'm sorry, people, profits over people, right? Lack of compassion, insincere emotional outbursts. There will be someone, I don't know if it's on a world stage or not, or if it's, maybe it's in your, you know, government, maybe it's in, I don't know, a corporation, or maybe it's in a community, or just even in your own personal life, in your own home. Somebody here is going to have an extreme emotional outburst due to being materialism. And that's going to show someone's true colors. They don't really have a lot of love in their heart. They have mostly anger and hate and bitterness. With the Queen of Discs here, it can also talk about needing to ground yourself. Work with the earth, not against it. See how she's crying all these tears? And they turn into like crystals. Somebody needs to get rooted. I don't mean like, somebody needs to get grounded. Work on their root, their basic needs as well. I don't mean like actually rooted, but I mean it's like somebody really needs to get grounded here and work on their root chakra here. They're letting their desire and greed and obsession, this could be collective, this could be government, this could be individual. Somebody here is allowing their obsession or materialism, possessiveness, greed, materialism to overshadow their better judgment here. And it's making them bitter, and someone's going to have an extreme emotional outburst, and it's going to show who they really are. Someone's going to get called out by their name because of their recklessness. Six of Swords reversed. They won't be able to escape it because they're not really doing the healing work. They're not healing the inner child. They're not being loyal to the inner child. Queen of Discs here with Six of Swords reversed. They are repeating a cycle, not able to move on, shedding a lot of tears, that are crying so much that they're drying on the face here. And it could be any sign. This is a collective reading, okay? But they are, it's because they did it to themselves. This could be personal. Someone, it could be you. This could be a cross-watcher. This could be someone in the collective, government, okay? Anyone. Or us as a collective as a whole. Then we have the Page of Swords here. You see the heart. Where's the heart? This is being very, very curious. Letting fire energy overshadow. Can't retreat from fire energy. Can't retreat from passion, desire, obsession, compulsiveness, addictions, foolishness, recklessness, not working together, becoming, this is like someone's bitterness is going to be revealed. Seven of Swords reversed, because what they tried to conceal with the Sun in reverse here is going to be revealed here. The omen here is that they didn't choose to take the invitation of transformation, so therefore they ignored the signs and the omens, so therefore they're going to be revealed. What was hidden is going to come to light. And the world in reverse, they're not going to be allowed to move forward with anything. Or else as a collective, what has been held from us as a collective is going to come to light, but it has to come out on its own. We have too much fire. There's too much fire on the earth. There's too much fire, passion, desire, obsession, compulsions, addictions, materialism. Okay, Two of Cups here. We got, for me, this is like fire and brimstone here. Okay. They're unicorns, but they feel like part of the horses of the apocalypse. We have the Three of Swords reverse here. Needing to, someone might be trying to recover or ask for forgiveness in a connection or a contract here, but they're still juggling. They are going to have to pay their 2 pence here. They're going to have to pay the ferryman. Okay, they'll have to, and I don't mean like someone's going to pass, what I mean is like they're going to have to pay their atonement for this. Got Two of Cups and Two of Discs. Someone is juggling bad deals, bad contracts. Also, someone might be going to somebody to ask for some type of forgiveness collectively on the world stage somehow, and they're going to be dealt with in some bad way. There might be an assassination of some kind on the world stage. There's a contract that they're trying to recover, but when they go to try to recover it, someone's going to try to take them out. And they'll put 2 coins on their eye. They'll put a coin on their eye so they can pay the ferryman. 5 of Wands in reverse. It's to take out any form of competition here. To offset a battle of some kind with the mother or with some type of abundance here or stability. Could be a woman that is doing this. But the 3 of Cups is like the coming of the 3 waters coming together. But someone is abusing their power of manifestation with a magician here. Playing games, not really healing on a world stage, but also individually. So take it as it resonates or not. Somebody here is going to have to pay a heavy price for, or they will have to pay some type of atonement for juggling. It's like this is like that. Comme ci, comme ça. Right? You're not, somebody here on the world stage or within the collective is not going to be able to move forward until some form of atonement has been paid. Or if this is just an individual, somebody here is juggling and playing games with other people's emotions here, but playing it off as if they are the victim when they're not, if that makes sense. They're abusing their power of manifestation and being basically Knight of Wands here. If it's just individual, somebody here is about to get a serious dealt with from the divine. They're going to get hit with like a light. I don't mean like actually hit with a lightning bolt, but it's going to be like quick. You know, they're going to be dealt with very quickly by the divine. Okay, let's see. All right. Anything else that the collective needs to know? Anything else? Last messages for the collective, please. And then I'll get some guidance. So be mindful of your manifestations, okay? Be careful what you wish for, collective. If you're doing it just out of desire and passion, or obsession, or materialism, if you're just doing it, there's nothing wrong with doing things for yourself, but if you're not doing things for the right, you're not manifesting for the right reason, if you're doing it out of bitterness, then be mindful of that, because it does come back. All right? All right, anything else for the collective, please? Anything else the collective needs to know? Knight of Earth. So very slow progress here to offer any form of stability. It can also talk about laziness here. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn energy. It can talk about extreme laziness. Pain and pleasure. We got the Devil here. Someone is toxic. Or there's something that is there's something about planting seeds. There's like a slow progression or slow obsession with pain and pleasure. Somebody here is very slow to commit if it's personal. I feel like this is starting to get into like a individual or collective like love situation, but it doesn't have to be. So it can even apply to the world stage. So somebody here is very slow to ease the pain of others. If it's collective, if it's on like world stage here, because they take pleasure out of others' pain. Now, if it's individual here, somebody here is someone, it could be you, it could be somebody else, doesn't matter, no judgment here. Somebody here is obsessed with pain and pleasure. Someone has an addiction, a sex addiction, very, very strongly. Very strongly. Capricorn energy, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Okay, we have the Five of Earth. So they're being left out in the cold because of it. Because of their illusions here. Someone takes great pleasure in causing pain very slowly, collectively, talking about on the world stage, and abandoning people and the collective of people here under false pretenses here. Something's going to happen around Easter this upcoming year. We also have the Two of Earth in reverse polarity. Somebody here, this is like the Hanged Man. This is needing to see something from a different perspective here. But something's going to happen around Easter. Something about a contract's going to be revealed. Someone has been double dealing on the world stage out of greed and obsession and materialism. That while the people collectively, okay, don't do well, right? And it's also under a misconception here. There's illusions around contracts and dealings, but if it's individually, somebody here needs to gain a new perspective about their inability to balance out two opposing forces within themselves, the shadow for the subconscious and the conscious, and the shadow or the light. They need to take more of a middle path. Somebody here is taking great pleasure out of causing emotional pain to another person with their lack of commitment to anything, their laziness as well. They are somebody here is taking great pleasure in causing some type of pain to another person. If it's just individually, taking great pleasure in creating illusions for this person. They are literally getting off on basically misguiding somebody, and lying to somebody and deceiving somebody. Something big is going to happen for that person, whomever this is for in the collective, because of their addiction and their taking great pleasure in causing pain to people or to a particular person within their life. They're going to be dealt with in a very stern way. I just heard, okay, they're saying that you're supposed to let them deal with it. Whomever this is for, you were supposed to let them deal with it. The divine, not you. Someone here is, if it's just individually, somebody here is exceptionally toxic. I mean, exceptionally toxic. Page of Fire reverse. They have very bad communication. We also have Six of Fire reverse, Victory reverse. This Page of Fire here, they're acting, no matter what their age are, no matter what their sign, this person is acting exceptionally immature, very sexually impulsive as well. This person is very they're shit for communication. Okay, Six of Fire reverse talks about, and with it being Victory reverse, not having the victory that they thought that they were going to have, because they're basically calling in the divine to not only deal with the person that maybe that wronged them or whatever, but to also deal with their ass. Now, if this is just collective here, there's so much misconception. Someone's not going to be victorious in their deception and via communication here. Breaking of contracts here. Something's going to come out around Easter time that's very toxic, very greedy, very obsessive, very addictive. Someone takes great pleasure in harming others. Okay, let's see. Okay. So we have Leo energy, we have Cancer, Pisces, we got Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, Taurus energy, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo, really Taurus, Virgo, but I added Capricorn to that. But also we have Pisces. Seven of Earth here, so stamina. So somebody here is trying to have stamina to keep up their lie and their deception, because they're having so much fun with doing this. If it's on a world stage, a government regime is going to take great pleasure in causing a hell amount of pain and deception to their people of whatever country it is. Okay? But they won't be 100% effective or victorious in their misconception or their deception or the illusions that they create. There's also a bad deal between countries. Okay. Let me get it. Deluge. I'm telling you, there's something. There's some type of. There's some type of, okay, okay, I don't like this, but I gotta say, so we need to have the stamina, and we need to collect seeds before Easter of next year, because there's some type of deluge, or some type of, I'm telling you, there's some type of flood coming, and this could be a tsunami, this could be torrential downpour. I get strong tsunami here, but there's gonna be a major flood. We need to have the stamina to be able to replant seeds, because there's something about a deluge coming because of broken contracts. We're talking spiritually, but environmentally here, we didn't keep our promise. We need to have proper stamina to be able to withstand the deluge of shit that's going to be going on, is what I just heard. Sorry. Okay. So make sure you have seeds. And I mean actual seeds, like for plants, for growth of crops. But also, too, we need to have the stamina to withstand, as far as, like, now that's like environmental, right? I'm seeing like a great storm coming. There could be a massive hurricane before Easter time. Now, if it's not, okay, that's collective, but if it's government, then we need to have the stamina to withstand the deluge of propaganda that comes our way, okay? The misconception. There's a lie about a false victory. Or someone's lying about not having a not having a victory in something. Someone's acting very impulsive like a child, but also the Page of Wands can talk about very poor communication, but can also talk about bad news arriving. There's some type of bad news arriving. Be mindful of places that live in valleys. About mudslides and like too much water on a mountain. Like, do you live in a valley or a holler? Okay, be mindful of that. There's some type of hurricane. It's going to be massive. And I feel like they're going to be lining up kind of back to back. Or it's just going to be one big one. Like one giant. Like big. So, and I feel like it's going to go further inland. Then, because it's going to be so strong. And I'm not trying to manifest this. I'm just saying, like, what's coming through. Anything else, please? Now, if it's just a person, if it's like individual, if it's just at a personal level, be mindful of what are you planting and how much water are you putting into it. Are you overwatering something? Okay. Is there equal give and take here? All right. Are you expecting somebody to water and only give you water? Like, only water your garden while you're not watering yourself? Somebody here likes to get a lot of attention. Someone's obsessed with pain and pleasure. Someone's also obsessed with causing pain for somebody else for pleasure. For whatever reason. No judgment, but there's something about that. Also, somebody just loves to have all the attention on them. They love to have the flood of attention on them. But they got some, yeah. The Empress here. Okay, so a few things here. So we also have the Hierophant in the reverse of the bottom of the deck. So we have basically somebody, okay, so collectively, world stage, Environmentally here, we got make sure we got some major environmental shit going on right now, but we're going to have a massive hurricane coming. I mean, massive. I don't know when it's going to happen, but it's going to be massive. Okay? It's going to be huge. It's going to be like, I don't know. I feel like it's one of the biggest ones we probably have ever had. It's going to go further inland. If you, or there could be some like really strong, like tsunami as well. There could also can be like, I'm talking about immense. Okay, big deal. Like, I mean, it's always a big deal. I'm not trying to downplay, but I mean like a really big deal, like a big one. So be mindful of that. But we also have to be mindful of like mudslides, okay, due to torrential downpours or heavy storms. But I also want to say too, if you live in a holler or like in a valley somehow, be mindful of flash flooding. Like, and I mean like it'll be such a heavy rain pour or like pouring down that it'll flood. There's a great flooding coming to the earth, okay, because our lack of commitment here, breaking of contracts, no victory with keeping divine order or divine right. There's illusions here that are coming, or that were, okay. There's gonna be some type of, someone's getting divorced from someone. If this is just individually here, or if this is like on the world stage, somebody here is getting a divorce from someone because of a break. Is someone, an empress here, I don't know if they still have them, queens, empresses, I don't know. They're breaking of a contract with the church, or they're breaking of a contract in a marriage or a commitment if it's world stage. If it's individual, somebody here just wants to have a lot of attention here, and they're not going to be victorious in breaking a contract or a marriage here. Death reverse. Somebody here has not learned their lesson. Somebody here is repeating another cycle because they haven't learned their lesson, individually or collectively. Okay, this talks about not able to change, fearing of contracts, fearing change from the divine. A lot of that. Okay. We got Scorpio energy. We got Taurus energy, Taurus Libra energy. Tower card here. So Aries and Scorpio. Things are going to be washed away. Virgo energy, Pisces, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, Leo, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, Taurus energy, Cancer, Pisces, okay? All right, let me get us some oracle cards. Okay. Any guidance, please, for the collective regarding this reading? Okay, they want me to use 2 different cards. Okay. All right, any guidance? 2 different types of oracles. All right, any guidance, please? Any guidance, please, for the collective? We have many paths in reverse. Choose a different path. Choose a different path. Yep, the sun and water. So the sun's going to get really, really intense. So it's going to be something going on with the sun. Okay, so choose a different path for enlightenment, or choose a different path. But there's something about the sun and water. Something's going to, there's going to be a major drought as well. There's going to be, choose a different path. Choose a different path. Something about an eclipse. I think we're out of eclipse season. I don't know. There's something about the moon and the sun. Affecting the water here, but also drying up the water or turning the water acidic. I don't know what that's about. Okay? Or there's going to be a major drought. We have to choose a different path. At one point we had many paths that lead to the same location, but now we don't. Now we only have one path. Okay? Bottom of the deck they told me to take. Alright. Bottom to be a fire here. Something, there could be like some type of a solar flare thing, okay? Heart of the sky in reverse, okay? And the drum. We need to do prayers. We need to do prayers for the earth, okay? We need to balance some shit out here. The crow in reverse. We're not heeding transformation. We're not taking the transformation. We're not heeding the omens, okay? Upper world from the divine. There's a completion of a cycle that is coming. There's a completion of a cycle that's about to take place. 9 is the last number before completion. Or is the number of completion. You got to wrap some shit up. We're not listening. Okay? Alright, let's see. We need to listen. We need to choose a different path straight up. Alright, anything else, please? Anything else for his guidance regarding these readings? Seduction. Don't fall for the seduction. Be mindful of seduction. Romance in reverse. You got Pisces, Taurus energy. Okay? It's not, it's lust, it's seduction. It isn't romance if this is, okay? Don't be seduced, okay, by anything or anyone. Yeah, control. It's about control and innovation. We got Capricorn energy. We also have Aquarius energy and organization. So be mindful of the seduction of organizations, okay? But also be mindful because it's about control and innovation. It's about controlling how they are, or controlling the way we innovate things for healing the earth. But also, if it's just individually here, be mindful of your seduction. You being seduced by what you want to harvest. But what seeds did you plant? If you planted sour seeds, you're going to get a sour harvest. You know. You can get mad at anybody or everybody that you want. But you're doing... Somebody here, if it's just individual, somebody here is doing something just for the fuck of it. Just to have some type of power over somebody. But that's coming to an end. If it's individually, if it's world stage, same shit. Someone is seduced by power. And by what they can gain. Affair. Yep. Be mindful of Leo energy here. We also, again, more Capricorn energy. Someone's trying to control an affair. We have a comet coming. That is, again, a heralding of a great change here. We have 1, 2, and 3 coming. It's a herald of a great change, but there's a reflection here. Someone's having an affair in an organization if you work for a large company. Or this is going to be revealed. Okay, this is going to be revealed on the world stage. A large corporation or organization. Someone is having an affair, and it's going to be revealed. Somebody is trying to control innovation at a company. Or someone's having a love affair with greed. Using money or the potential of money to seduce themselves and others. To control a narrative, possibly. Someone is controlling the narrative of an affair. Or controlling the narrative, or someone's trying to control some type of love here via some type of harvesting. There's some type of, again, there's 3 messengers here. I get comments. Maybe, and I get comments, asteroids, and like shooting stars here. Be mindful of that. The heralding of a messenger or messengers. Someone's trying to control the messengers. Someone doesn't want somebody to speak about an affair. This person is trying to innovate something. They're not seeing this. Okay. Impulsiveness. Aries energy. Someone is very impulsive in their... Someone's going to impulsively rush in to cause some type of battle due to an affair or breaking of a contract. Or someone's having a power lust or lust of power, or like love of power affair. Like someone is so in love with power, they're having an affair with it. If that makes sense. Someone's drunk on their own power. Okay. Now that can be in your personal life. That can be for the collective as well on the world stage. Yeah, ostentation. Someone's ego. Someone's so fucking pretentious. We got Taurus energy here. Someone is so pretentious here. They feel like they can seduce anybody out of their harvest, of their abundance that's meant for them. That's meant for the person that they're trying to seduce here. And take it for themselves. Someone's very pretentious. Very arrogant. someone is so prideful that they don't feel like that they feel like they've got an affair under control. They don't. Someone is an ace card here. Someone's a wild card. Got impulsiveness, coming in impulsively. And that could be on the world stage. That could be in your personal life, whatever that means. It can be within an organization. It could be within, you know, your personal life at work. Or this could be on the world stage, like a big corporation, a big organization, okay? We also have order here, Virgo. Someone's very pretentious about the order of how they're going to do something. Okay. Someone's very prideful. Someone's very arrogant or pretentious about how it's going to be. They are saying, I'm going to plant these seeds just like this, and I'm going to take yours, and I'm going to seduce you out of your blessings from the divine. I don't know what that means. Okay. And we have decision, Gemini energy. Someone's being very strategic in how they make their decisions, how they make their moves. They're very cautious to be very generous to people because they got a lot to hide. This could be individually. This can be you personally. This could be within your work setting. Or this could be within the world stage, within governments. All of this can be within governments or within a large corporation within the world, on the world stage here. Someone's being very strategic about their moves. Gemini energy, a masculine Gemini, but it doesn't have to be. Very impulsive person. Yeah, we have secrets here. Companionship. We got Scorpio here. We also have companionship with authority. Someone has secrets. Someone has a secret deal. Okay, someone within the world stage, within government or corporations, or both possibly. Someone here has secrets, a secret dealings, or secret companionship with somebody in of great authority. A Gemini, possibly, a male Capricorn. But it doesn't have to be those signs, okay? And they're doing it for power, authority, and power, Scorpionic energy. Also revenge as well, more Scorpionic energy, masculine Scorpio. Someone who has a Scorpio moon. Alright, well, I hope this has helped. I hope you guys have enjoyed this. If you want to get a personal reading with me, they are now back, well, they will be back open on the 10th of August. All the information will be in the description box below. As always, take care of yourself. Until next time.